Welcome back to the Beard Bros podcast. Hope you guys are having a great day. Before we get started, like the video, subscribe if you haven't. Again, we're pushing the Assurance Home Golf Tournament at NIMI, I believe October 23rd. Please schedule, or not schedule, but sign up early. I think there is a cap. They are pushing for youth. It extends from 13 and above. So if you guys can, it goes to a great cause. Again, all the phone number, email, people to contact, it's going to be in the description. So go down there, look at the number, give them a call. And again, shout out Keith Dunlap. I don't think we've said it in a while. Circle One brand. Go hit him up. Get you your disc golf apparel. Plus, Mikey has Lead Card Shop, 918 East 2nd Street. You guys want to start playing disc golf, go down to the shop. You guys can get disc bags, whatever. Again, we have a Facebook page, Roswell Spicy Roadrunners. Go like the page. We're constantly posting on there when we're having minis. And if you ever want to go out, don't have anyone to go out with, put something in there. I'm sure somebody will be out there willing to join you. Yep. So it's Friday's episode. It's actually Friday today. So we're putting this episode literally out today.
Yeah, so
we're on it.
We're on it.
So
we should have had this video, but
probably. But honestly, I wanted to wait for the draft. I wanted to see what was going to happen a little bit with the MLB.
MLB's going crazy.
Let's just start with probably the biggest news that happened this week that a lot of people were anticipating. Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, I thought we were going somewhere else. Okay.
No, I know there's other stuff, but football's like right there.
Okay, Aaron Rodgers is probably the biggest story because he has.
We're gonna do Well, should we do football first? I mean, I guess we already started.
We already got there.
Okay, Aaron Rodgers, he's back.
He spoke for the first time in like months.
What do you think?
I think it's a lot of. Should have been, like he said, it was all under the table kind of stuff. Now it's kind of surfacing out. But I think that it's good that they kept it like in house. Aaron Rodgers didn't say anything for what was it, like 5 months, 6 months?
About since February, since they probably lost to the Bucks.
So yeah, it's like 5 months, man. So
yeah.
I think it was a good thing that he kept quiet. I mean, there was a lot of rumors. We don't know if the rumors are true or if they're not true.
I mean, clearly there was some truth behind it because he came out and said that people weren't getting paid.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
The part that I don't like, that maybe you guys can kind of voice your opinion, is Aaron Rodgers said he didn't want to play for the Packers, according to rumors.
At all? Like ever?
Like he didn't want to go back.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like he never.
No, not recently. But now he's back. He's got like a deal basically saying he's leaving next year.
Oh, yeah, he's out.
He's out. I don't like that he went about it this way because of the sense of if you were going to leave, then you should have gotten out. Retired, done whatever, I guess, whatever. At the end of the day, it's cool. You're back. I don't think Green Bay is going to be relevant
for a while.
Especially because this is the take that I seen the other day. This guy said, and I forget, he was on Colin Cowherd, but he said this, or maybe it was Colin Cowherd. He said this: when Peyton Manning left the Colts, they had Andrew Luck, so they kind of stayed somewhat stable.
Andrew Luck was like what, first round?
First round, like a year later. Okay, but look at it this way: Tom Brady was there in New England. They look like they're done for a while.
Unless some way somehow Jones could do something crazy.
But we're looking at like maybe 3, 4, 5 years down the road. Maybe Cam Newton ain't doing it.
No, hell no.
They don't look like they're really gonna get it back together. Maybe not. But I'm gonna say no. And then look at the whole New Orleans. Sean Payton came in and said that fucking Michael Thomas surgery should have been done already. Why did it wait so long? He's missing 6 games for sure. And he just missed all of last season pretty much.
Okay. Yeah.
You have a guy, and when you have a guy, that guy matters.
Oh, yeah.
Aaron Rodgers is that guy.
There's only like probably, there's like a 10 quarterbacks right there. Like,
maybe. I wouldn't even say 10. I'd say there's maybe about 5 that are like up and coming. Like Tom Brady's not going to get on another team. Who else is up there in years that probably ain't going to get another team?
That's pretty much.
That's pretty much it.
He's the last.
He's the oldest guy.
Old
okay, so Aaron Rodgers is going to go somewhere. I predict Green Bay is going to suck.
Oh, they're going to suck.
They're going to suck.
Like, I don't know. I've never seen Jordan Love, but I mean, if they...
I'm going to say Houston...
It's going to suck.
Probably going to suck for a long time again.
Yeah, they're going to fucking suck.
If and when Big Ben retires...
They're going to suck.
They're probably going to suck. And then who else? Look, like, there's just teams out there right now that you had guys or you have guys that you're undervaluing. Like, don't get me wrong, Green Bay has been relevant. But why has there not been any film on Jordan Love? And if you were confident in Jordan Love, even just a smidge, you would have traded Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, right off the rip, right before draft day, get something, probably get Jamar Chase or some shit. Get something, you know what I mean? You could have got
anything.
Yeah, anything at that point.
Anything. But
like you said, there's not enough film on Jordan Love to say, oh, Jordan Love's the next Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady.
Nope.
Nothing like that.
I'm just saying, I don't know. And also, so off that, I don't really care about Green Bay, but I thought that's probably one of the hottest topics. We're going to transition. We're going to kind of go a lot of places here. But I think the second biggest news that probably just sparked up recently.
Yeah, yep.
It's Russell Westbrook to the LA Lakers.
Brody. I mean, I think everybody knows I'm not a Westbrook fan. I'm not
any of the players on the Lakers fan.
Only player I like is AD.
I like AD when he's healthy.
But yeah, I'm not even
that.
I like LeBron because he's on my team. It's like I liked a lot of players like Meta World Peace. I didn't really like him, but he was on my team and he was cool.
Okay.
Just like I don't like really LeBron. I don't like Westbrook. I don't like how he played. It's not like.
So they were talking a little today, obviously, because this was breaking news yesterday before the draft.
That they had a meeting.
Not that, but the more of like the predictions of what kind of chemistry.
Oh, okay.
I don't know your take, but I think I said a little last night was like, at least he brings defense. Like to me, that's important.
Yeah, and he's gonna bring that Patrick Beverly energy and hype the crowd. You're gonna have a good home field advantage with Russell Westbrook.
Yes, you're gonna get that part. The only part I don't like is like they were talking how like Rondo was with the Lakers and LeBron kind of took, to that pretty well. But the difference between Rondo and Westbrook is Rondo's looking to pass all the time.
Rondo's been there before,
and even
too.
when he misses, he's not trying to chunk up a bunch of shots anyways.
Like to make up for that one miss.
Yes.
Basically.
Russell isn't.
Yeah. Rumor has they all were sitting in a room and they all had a discussion that they're not going to let egos get in the way.
It's easier to say that now. Because
Yeah.
Russell wants to be there.
Russell wants to win a championship, so I think...
You think that's it?
I think he's at the time and age of his life, like, he's, like, looking at, like, the back end of his career. He's still, like, in his prime, but he's, like, on the back end of his prime.
Right.
So he's not, like, the most...
early stages.
He's not most athletic, or he's not in the middle part. He's, like, at the end where he's, like...
Like, he's still relevant, but it's going to start declining soon.
And last year, he didn't shoot very bad from the three. I think he shot, like, 32%, and it's not the worst. I mean...
Well, we need shooters. We can't not have shooters.
But it was, like, it's not the worst at shooting. I mean, he was willing to shoot, and he was making them on a decently... Like, it wasn't Steph Curry fucking... stats, but it was like average. Like
it was decent.
It was like an average 3-point shooter.
Yeah, I don't know. To me, it's a power move in the sense of you got a big three now. Mm-hmm. There's no doubt about it. Yeah. When it comes to Kyrie, Harden, Durant, I'll be honest. A lot of people are saying who's got more pressure. Do you think Russell Westbrook going into the season has the most pressure on him? I thought it was. Someone said Brooklyn.
Yeah, they have to.
They were hurt, and now they got what they wanted.
And every like non-biased person always says, KD can't win by himself. KD has the most pressure in the whole NBA to win a championship now.
Well, let's just take this for example, guys. That you're like, well, why are you hating on KD so much? Let's just look at some recent facts. What the fuck's going on with our USA basketball team?
3-1 with or 1-3.
1-3.
Fucking trash.
And we're losing. I'm not saying maybe these teams aren't good. You're telling me that the USA don't have the best motherfucking players on the earth?
Because you think about it. They went against Evan Fournier, the best player on, what was it, France?
Yeah.
Evan Fournier in the NBA.
But isn't Gobert and them on there too?
Gobert plays on the team.
Yeah.
But he doesn't really score, so
But he's a defensive. He's defensive player of the year.
What I'm saying is Evan Fournier is their best player pretty much.
Okay.
Evan Fournier in the NBA averages like 12 to 15 points.
Right.
You have
Durant.
Let's go Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday averages 18 points.
Okay.
So it's like you can't tell me these guys that Drew Holiday is probably the worst player, and he's averaging more than Evan Fournier in the NBA.
Okay, I see where you're going with
so
this.
So it's like you have Kevin Durant averaging 30.
Lillard averaging 25
it's
plus.
Like y'all can't just be fucking. Y'all can't do it. Like y'all seriously.
That's what I'm saying I don't understand. Like I'm not. Don't get me wrong. It's not all Durant's fault that they're losing, but he's say this: he's the leader. Yeah,
he's the best player.
You put LeBron on that team, you think they're losing?
Fuck no. And if they do, they're gonna blame LeBron.
They're gonna blame LeBron. They'll be like, LeBron, why aren't you getting your shit together? Why is your team not put together?
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, Durant, he's been good. He did have to leave to go win, and he hasn't done shit since then.
But so did LeBron, so we're not gonna knock.
No, but he did get it done in Cleveland, and yeah, he had Kyrie, but Kyrie, we're learning that is kind of weird.
So. Yeah, he got a little.
And Love is not.
I heard he's on like. I heard he's like 1.3% like Cherokee or some shit. So he's like in his like native like.
Oh, maybe
world right now.
I see what you're saying, like his spiritual realm and stuff.
He's in the peyote shit.
Okay, I'm just saying. And then Kevin Love is really not that good.
LeBron made him really good.
Yeah, LeBron in L.A. Do not bring fucking Kevin Love to fucking L.A. They're talking. We need to bring Kevin Love over. I'm like, what are you doing? Putting UCLA back together?
Bro, we're just going to be a depressed-ass team. What the fuck?
No, okay, well, outside of that, I'm just saying, when I really look at it, I think there's competition to be had. Obviously, Russell can guard Donovan Mitchell. Russell can guard Devin Booker. Russell can guard Jamal Murray. Russell can guard PG-13 or Kawhi, kind of, maybe, but you have LeBron to help out there, too. Who else is out in the West that Luka and them in Dallas.
Luka's easy to guard. You could just literally trap Luka. They ain't
got say Dame stays, he's guarding Dame pretty decent.
No one's really going to stop Damian Lillard.
No, but he's going to help really good.
He's going to put the pressure on
he's going to. So when you run down the list of West contenders.
There's only one player that I don't think he can guard, and that's Stephen Curry. I don't think anybody in the world.
I don't think so, but I also don't think that they're going to really have enough. Like, I don't know if Clay's going to come back being Clay. I think that's what everyone's anticipating is Clay's just going to come back from Achilles and ACL. And he's just going to be a badass basketball player again.
He don't really dribble, or dude. He stands in the.
It don't matter, bro.
He scored like 60
but he
points
still got hurt doing just that little bit.
He scores four dribbles. He scores 60 points.
Okay, he got hurt the first time not doing shit.
Yeah, that's true.
And then he got hurt not doing shit.
I don't know what the fuck he was doing the second time.
Okay, so I'm just saying you're now considered fragile.
Yes. Like
if you're gonna call Durant fragile, like your ass is fragile now.
Yeah, like once you're injured, I feel like you're more prone to getting more.
Exactly.
There's a lot of NFL players that get.
I'm not saying he isn't gonna come back. Maybe even if he's like 80% of himself, that's better than a lot of the league.
Yeah, that's better than.
I'd say probably half the league still.
That's still better than the France team.
I don't know if that's enough to get you guys over. Draymond Green is still. He's not what Draymond was 5 years ago.
No, he's not young. He's not.
No. And then, they don't really have size.
They have Wiseman, but they're trying to get rid of his ass.
Yeah, there's just nothing there for them no more. We're living in 3-4 years ago. And that's when they had Durant still. We're looking maybe 6-7 years ago when they won. I think they won in 2015 without Durant. That's 6-7 years ago by the time they get to the next finals, if they can get there now. And you're telling me that they're going to be the same Warriors from... No one's the same from fucking 3 years ago, 2 years ago.
That's true.
And now you're coming off one of your best players' 2 major surgeries. They're not even small surgeries. They're a knee and an Achilles. And opposite legs. I'm just putting that in perspective. Don't bet on the Warriors right now. I know they're a 10-1 favorite to win the ship. Don't do it.
I already did it.
Don't do it.
Do
it LA. They're at least 4-1. You could quadruple your money right now.
I put $50 on the Warriors.
That's dope. But nonetheless, back to Russell Westbrook. After a night of sitting on it, I'm thinking it may not be horrible.
That's not the best move we could have made.
I really wanted Dame.
Even if we could have got Ben Simmons, I think that'd been a little bit better. He's a big ass guy.
He's a big guy, but damn, bro, we're gonna be too big. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying we can't.
At least Russell Westbrook can shoot.
Yeah, he can score. Like,
Ben Simmons can score. He just can't fucking shoot.
But he can't score. Like, I feel like that fool can't score. Like, he just sucks.
I mean,
they're like, yo, shoot it. They're like, nah. And then he tries to go in and everyone's just crowding the lane. And then it's like, well, what do you do then?
I mean, Giannis does that.
Yeah, but Giannis at least down to shoot, and at least he's down. At least he's down to go to the free throw line.
That is true.
Like, he might miss 10 in a row, but he's gonna go back 11 to 12.
That's true.
Ben Simmons is scared to shoot free throws and scared to shoot. It's weird because you're professional. It's like, how are you not shooting?
There was a video leaked of that fool. He was shooting corner threes, just cashing them like 10, 15.
But why do you think? Like, let's dive into that. Why do you think he just can't shoot? Like, in the game.
I think it's just the media got to his fucking head. Like, if he shoots, they're counting the misses. They're counting the misses. It's like,
but who gives a shit? You're not gonna make 100%. Nobody does.
I don't even think.
I
don't even think this one made one yet.
But I'm just saying, like, look at Giannis. He doesn't make any shots really. He'll make a little of a jumper fadeaway here and there, but it's a mid. He'll shoot a three occasionally, but he's most likely gonna break it, miss it. But man, the guy's relentless. At least he's like, you can see the effort there. Russell Westbrook, he's the same way. He fucking sucks at shooting, but yet he still gives it a go.
Yeah, Ben Simmons doesn't even give that fucking thing a 100% miss because he never shoots it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's tough because, like I said, I want the LA Lakers to win. Not saying we're not a favorite now. The only thing that I can take from Russell Westbrook being on the Lakers is this. There's maybe two takes. The energy part is there. He's gonna give you energy. He's resilient. Never lacks fucking effort. That's perfect. And two, he always stays healthy. As long as he can, he's gonna be available. And I think the best ability is availability in any sport, and that's what he gives us.
And I think Russell Westbrook on that team, I think it's gonna give us just an extra little scorer, elite scorer.
That's true.
Where it's like, okay, yeah, we had Dennis Schroeder. He was a scorer, but he was like a 12, 17 on his max. That's like his max out. Westbrook, on his good days, is like 20 to, or like 15 to like 35 if he really fucking turns it up.
He could turn it up at any point. We'll see what the chemistry, like I said.
We still got to fill out the roster.
If, even without Westbrook, if LA was healthy going into the playoffs, I would pick them to win. With Westbrook, I will almost bet anybody anything we're going to be the Final Four next year. Like, I could, even if AD gets hurt, I think we're going to make it. Just because I think that's how good we're going to be. Because we're still going to bring more in right now. We're bringing more in.
Shout out my boy Rudy Gale. Hopefully we get Rudy Gale like him.
I mean, whoever we bring in, it's just, I think LeBron knows too. This is it, bro. I got maybe 1 to 2 more good years that if I don't get it done, and I'm willing to bring in the house. Bring in every motherfucking veteran in here. Whoever wants a ship, bring them in and let's go. Right now, this is it. I won't be surprised if LeBron and them win this year. He retires.
How many championships he got? 4, right?
He's got 4 and 9 losses.
I'll take the 4 wins.
How many losses he got? 7 losses?
I'll take 5.
I think he's been 11.
I'll take an extra.
He's got 11 ships he's been to, and he's lost 7 and won 4.
That's not too bad. I mean,
it's pretty bad. I mean, don't get me wrong. I can't discredit him being in that many times.
You can't win everyone.
No,
unless you're.
But
Jordan,
you definitely want to be on the other end. Like if he was 7 and 4.
But the teams he went up against weren't like ass teams.
I'll give him the excuse of the first ship he lost
to San Antonio.
Yeah,
that one.
Okay, I don't give him the 2 losses when he was stacked with Miami.
2?
You remember he lost the first one against, was it San Antonio? No, Dallas. They lost
to
to Dallas. Then he beat Oklahoma and he beat San Antonio. Then they lost to San Antonio.
Shit, they did.
And then they lost to the Warriors. I think like twice.
Mm-hmm.
Once with KD and once without KD.
That's a tough team.
Okay, and then that's it, huh? I don't know. Maybe I'm sure there's more. He went to 3.
He lost to San Antonio, Dallas, San Antonio, Golden State, Golden State. Because Golden State has 3, I think.
3 with 2 with Durant.
Yeah, so they had 6. Who the fuck else did he play?
He lost to San Antonio twice. He lost to Dallas.
Warriors. Did he play Toronto? No, Toronto. He didn't play Toronto.
Maybe he has 6 losses then. Maybe it's 4. I thought he was at 11 championships. It don't matter. Nonetheless.
He went to 10 straight.
No, I don't think he went. Oh, maybe. I don't know. I'm just saying, nonetheless, he's got a lot of losses. I'm just saying he's on his last leg here. He knows it. We know it.
Yeah, after we seen last year, unless he just goes and just goes training crazy, like.
I think he needs to pull back. I think don't eat right, work out consistently, but don't overtrain. You're old, bro. You're older, and it's only
like
gonna.
Tom Brady does. You know, Tom Brady's out there, but he's like not.
He's not trying to go and break his back.
Or like Big Ben. Remember the videos? Big Ben with the fucking pads. He's all
yeah, like
pads
it's like, bro, just do what you need to do. Get in conditioning shape. Play the season. That's gonna get you in shape too. And I'm not against it. Take a game off a month. I'm cool with that. It's not, especially if you got AD and Westbrook that can control that part. If you're even down to take the 3rd seat on the team, like Wade did whenever you brought in, or it was Bosh, I guess. But you know what I mean? Like they took the back seat to LeBron. Let AD and Westbrook take over.
Yeah, they just need to sign a bunch of shooters. Every shooter that's out there, they better sign every fucking shooter in every position that can shoot.
Yeah, because I don't know. No, anyways, enough of that right now. I am so open to this conversation. So I don't know how much y'all follow baseball.
Been following a little bit.
But gosh, there were some big trades going on.
Cubs are blowing their team up.
They're done.
They just traded Chris Bryant, Javier Baez, and
Rizzo. Their entire 3 or 4 guys that they had from their World Series gone.
The top players are gone.
New York made a splash. Mm-hmm. Dodgers just signed Max Scherzer and
traded Anthony Haney to the.
But they got that Turner dude from Washington as well. And then the Giants just signed, are traded for Chris Bryant. Astros are making moves, and those are pretty much at 4. Well, Yankees aren't even up there, but they're making moves to try to make a move.
Yeah. Cardinals traded for John Lester.
Yeah. So there's a lot going on. Obviously, you guys are going to have your opinion about the Astros. I don't give a shit. They're cheating. Fuck it, as long as they win. I look at it that way. I'm cool with it. We're killing it.
Smacking cheeks.
I thought I'd throw that in there because I am a baseball fan. It's getting to that part of the season where every game really does matter. Houston's up there. White Sox are up there. I ain't
gonna lie, them White Sox jerseys are crazy. The ones that are pinstriped and say Southside across, that shit's fire. Those jerseys are sick.
There's so much going on, and I'm just like, okay, we needed to make a move.
We've got a bunch of closers.
We got a bunch of pitching, closing. The Giants just keep, I don't know, man. They're getting good. I don't know.
You just got Chris Bryant.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not old.
And
Chris
LA
Bryant
just signed Scherzer. That's a hell of a starter. I mean, It's going to be a crazy finish to the end.
Hopefully it's Dodgers-Astros.
That's what I'm rooting for. Hopefully Astros spank their ass so they can shut the hell up. And that's pretty much the MLB news. I know we're not going too far in depth, but don't want to bore you with all that if you don't follow or not.
Yeah, baseball is a sport where it's like you kind of have to be in it to understand it. It's like, and there's not a lot of people that like the politic of baseball. They just like to watch baseball.
I just enjoy it because I got a squad. So, also, poor Indianapolis Colts. Carson Wentz is hurt.
Before we hit the Carson Wentz,
What?
Still in baseball situation. What do you think about the Cleveland Guardians? I don't think we talked about
we
this
haven't
yet.
talked about
So
Cleveland.
it's a good topic.
I hate it. I don't. Well, okay. Hey, I don't like to use that word. I very strongly dislike it. I think they botched it. They could have went with something else. And then, who the hell designed that logo?
I don't know.
I could have done a better job than that.
But if we go back on our other shit, when we were talking about the Washington football team, we said they could go with any name. We would be fine.
No, cool. That's not true. I did not say that in their video. That I did not say that. I said they could screw it up, and Cleveland screwed it up.
Do you think Pop brought this idea? I was like, what do you think? Why did they pick Guardians? He's like, I think somebody brought it to their attention and was like, hey, I'm gonna show it to the other like teams that are possibly
looking for names.
They're like, fuck that, here you go. Boom, gave him money and then took the name. They're like, I want to be the first one to get this one because they thought somebody else would have took it. It was like that makes kind
so
of
you
sense.
think they were rushed?
I think they felt like the guy that whoever presented them the fucking name and the logo were like.
So you think that somebody was pitching these teams
and they gave Cleveland
different, you know, I guess nicknames. That's what they are. They're
basically,
nicknames.
yeah.
And you think that maybe somebody else was wanting it, and they were like, "Hey, we got to either go now or not."
I think they jumped the gun a little too early.
Maybe they may have. To me, I don't see the not necessarily with the Indians and the Guardians. I don't see the resemblance or the I guess not necessarily ties, but I don't see the comparison there.
Like Cleveland, when you think of Cleveland, you think of
you think of the Indians, you think of the Browns, you think of the Cavaliers. But
when you think of Cleveland, like this, the state itself, not the sports, nothing else. What do you think when you hear Cleveland? Like Ohio, you hear Ohio, it's just like
Buckeyes.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I feel like
it's
Buckeyes.
A lot of trees and a lot of.
I bet you there's I'm gonna Google this, but keep going on.
Yeah, I'm saying I think when I think of Cleveland, I think it's a lot of greenery. Like I've never been to Cleveland, but I'm assuming that's what they are. They're an eastern part of the state, Middle East, and it's kind of like I feel like it's green, like it's just really green. So I would assume they would have went with like a forest theme. I thought they would have been like, fuck it, let's go like.
I don't know if they could have. Ohio has no state fish, but it's called a walleye. I guess is one of their
animals.
Like it's a fish, but
they could have did something, man. They could have went. I don't like it. I like it, but I don't like it at the same time. I'm a fan of it because they changed their names and obviously the Kuzma's tweet to Celtics. Okay, never mind. But yeah, like I said, they could have did something, man. Guardians seems kind of I don't know. It doesn't sound good, man. It doesn't sound.
I don't know. Look, so these are some of the things that are native: a white-tailed deer, eastern racer, a northern cardinal. I don't even know how to say this. Massasagua. It's a venomous snake.
But they could have been like
a copperhead. They could have went with the copperheads.
Yeah, that'd been crazy.
Because who else? Well, I guess you got the diamondbacks.
Yeah,
but that's a diamondback, and that's native to the Arizona. I don't know. I'm just going off of like, you know. But I don't know. Like for me, I'm just like, man, I think you could have done something better.
Yeah, they could have just sounded crazy.
I don't know. Like, I just look like they have their state insect's a ladybug.
I would have said their state flower is obviously a buckeye. Goddamn.
Look, their state reptile is a black racer snake. They could have been called the Cleveland Racers. And then you could have been it's a snake. And it would have been lit. Guardians, like right now now that you brought this up, this is a good conversation. Washington better be careful. Look at the Indians or Cleveland as an example. That shit sucks. And you've had 2 years now to come up with something good.
They could have been like Cleveland Stout, or is that how you say it? With like a deer, because their white-tailed deer was their state animal. It looked like.
Oh yeah, it was.
So they could have went like obviously they couldn't go Bucks, or they could have did because a doe kind of be gay. unicorn. They could have went like something with like a deer. That'd been kind of cool.
Look, they could have been the salamanders. The Ohio State spotted salamander.
That'd been kind of cool.
Or it would have been Cleveland bullfrogs.
That'd been tight.
Bro, they screwed. It makes me think of what the hell are y'all thinking over there?
Cleveland.
Like, what are you doing, bro? Cleveland. Don't get me wrong. I'm not this super.
You think Washington fucks it up?
Yeah.
They're gonna be the fucking Star-Spangled Banner.
They might be dumb enough to do that.
Washington Trump 24. They can't fuck it up because everybody's.
Look, like they have a steelhead trout. That's their fish.
That'd be kind of cool.
That'd be kind of dope because there's Miami Dolphins down the street.
Got fucked up.
The dragonflies.
That'd been better than the fucking Guardians.
Well, no, this is Washington.
Oh, Washington.
Oh, Washington State fossil is the Columbian mammoth. The Washington mammoths.
That'd be kind of tough.
That'd be kind of lit.
Because you can keep the colors still if you really wanted to. You can keep the colors with that.
Or their marine mammal is an orca. The Washington killer whales.
That'd be tough.
That'd be lit.
Just Washington orchids would be kind of cool.
I don't know.
Y'all fucked this up, I swear to God, man. I'm going to have to see that in our division forever.
They could be they got a state oyster.
What the fuck?
It's just an oyster, I guess.
Washington oysters?
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
I don't know. I'm just like,
who do you think's after Washington? Who do you think's after that? Obviously, I think the Seminoles, the Braves. Do you think the Chiefs will ever have to change their names?
Nah. I don't know if anyone really is. Is there anybody else considering their name change besides?
I didn't even think Cleveland was.
I know Cleveland had come out recently about it, like a year ago.
Oh, okay.
When Washington. But I'm just saying, Washington, don't screw this up. Guardians, cool. I guess it is what it is already. Just somebody design a better logo. Like, I can envision this like a badass, like, basically a Guardian is like someone protecting, in my vision, because you already went with the wings on the G. You need something with wings and like golden armor.
When I think of it, I don't know why when I envision it, I envision like fucking Thor, like a Guardian.
Yeah, like a Guardian. Yeah, that's
like,
what I'm saying. Is they got armor, you know, long hair, wings.
Yeah, you gotta bring it now. Like you gotta be like, this is our alternative.
Yeah, like you better come in hot, but. I don't know. It is what it is. I guess it's cool, but bullfrogs would have been lit.
That would have been tough.
That would have been so dope to be the freaking Cleveland
But Braves are going to have to change their logo.
Oh, isn't Braves going to change their stuff?
I think they're going to have to because they're a Brave. They're a big-ass Indian, too.
Let's see.
And then the Seminoles, I'm assuming, as well. They're a big old... I don't know. I'm sorry. I keep saying Indian. They're a native because I don't want anybody to feel like I'm being disrespectful. They're a native, so they just have big old native fucking. That's what I'm saying. Like, let's see.
I'm gonna look at Georgia. Let's see. I'm just trying to think. Georgia has the green tree frog, the brown thrasher. It's a state bird. They got a swallowtail butterfly. That shit looks pretty dope, actually.
Let's see.
Bob white quail. The honeybee.
Despite decision by the Guardians on Friday, the Braves, Chiefs, Blackhawks.
The whales? I don't know. Maybe not the whales.
Damn! Despite decision by the Guardians Friday, the Braves, Chiefs, and Blackhawks have previously said they do not have any plans to alter their name.
Well, that's what's up.
Blackhawks, bro, they have a... Theirs
is so dope. They got the tortoise. Georgia. I don't know. You guys give your thoughts. Do you like the Guardians or not, man? Me, obviously, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of it, but it is what it is. I think
it's cool. I mean, it's something different, but damn. I don't know. They could do something with it.
Okay, so, Carson Wentz.
It sounds, from what I've read, it's not season ending, but it could be detrimental, like 10 plus.
That sucks for them. Sucks for Carson too.
Urson, he's
don't
trash.
matter. They're done. I think they're done too. They didn't get Andrew Luck what they wanted, and now they've been struggling to find a guy, and their guys are just not working out. Sucks for Carson Wentz. This was supposed to be his year of like comeback player of the year, whatever, and or I guess not even comeback. He wasn't hurt, so just a resurgence of dominance in the league. You're just not going to capture that no more. You're done, dude. I mean, unless you're not as hurt as you were, but even if you're not as hurt, you're just again injury prone.
Yeah, he's hurt.
You're going to keep getting hurt. No one's going to give a shit about you in the next couple years.
Always hurt.
Hopefully Dak doesn't get hurt, but yeah, he got hurt recently too, and it's just like, okay, now things are starting to add up. And I've said this from the beginning. That signing, I didn't like Dak being signed in the first place. I just don't see Dak being that guy, and unfortunately, it's...
They put Dak top 10 in Madden. You think that?
No, well...
Baker's better than him.
No. I think they're probably one of the same. They need a lot around them to be successful. They're the same.
That's everybody, though.
No, it's
Aaron
not.
Rodgers needs...
Aaron Rodgers has...
He's mad about it.
Okay, but you're going to have professional players regardless, but I'm talking... When you don't have elite, you're not elite. Like, Tom Brady's not always had elite players. Like, he's had a couple. Like, Gronk. Okay, cool. Gronk, one guy out of all the other players. No running game. Hardly a wide receiver. He had Randy Moss. Who else did he have? Nobody. When he had... now he has, like... Now he has everybody. And look what happened.
Yeah.
Like, Dak gets that, he's probably maybe making Super Bowl. You see the difference? Like, Tom Brady's getting that and winning it all. Dak gets that, he might win it all.
Baker gets that, I think he wins it.
He's got it. He's got the line. He's got 2 running backs that are solid. He's got 2 tight ends now. He's got 4 fucking
That's what happened
weapons.
in the Super Bowl.
Well, that's you, not me. I'm just saying, like, right now, I don't believe in Dak. I don't believe in Carson. I don't believe in Tua. I don't believe in a lot of guys right now. I don't believe in fucking Zach Wilson in New York. I don't believe in Daniel Jones. I don't believe in Big Ben. I don't believe in... Who else? Fucking I don't believe in.
Daniel, hopefully.
Baker. I don't believe in him, dog. I'm telling you. You guys riding Baker and Cleveland's cock. Be careful. Don't bet.
Dude,
Telling you right now. Okay. We starstruck.
Yeah,
I'm good at this.
Yeah, when their defense is number one in the league.
I'm going to write down and give me a few weeks because I want to see preseason and shit. I'm going to pay attention, obviously. By week 4 of preseason or 3, I don't know how many games.
3.
I think it's 3. By that last week, going into the first week of the season, I will have a full-blown who's winning what division and blah, blah, blah. Like, watch, I'll be down to the nitty-gritty. Like, this person's probably going to get hurt. This person's not going to be available. This person's going to have MVP. This guy's going to be this.
And if none of that happens...
I'm going to say this. This is the only thing I'm going to hold myself high on. I'm going to predict there's 8 divisions. There's 14 teams making the playoffs. I'm going to give myself 2 misses. Maybe not even that. I even think that's too high. But I think I'm not going to get 2 playoff teams. That's the worst I'm going to do. Everything else I'm going to have on point.
Last year you missed...
I had Cleveland. I don't think I had this. No, I did have the Steelers. Remember, I even said, watch the Steelers.
You had the Colts.
Did they make the playoffs? Yeah, they lost to... Who did they lose to?
Titans, man.
Titans beat the Ravens. Didn't they? Because Kansas City was the only bye.
Let's see.
Because the Dolphins didn't make the playoffs.
You had the Dolphins, too.
I think I had the Dolphins. But then I had Green Bay. I had Tampa. I think I had Dallas, and they didn't make it. Did Dallas make it? No, they didn't make it.
No, Washington.
And nobody had Washington.
Not a soul had Washington. Buffalo?
I had Buffalo.
Buffalo, I think...
I'd have to really go back and look.
It was Buffalo. 2020, January 9th.
Oh, Buffalo versus the Colts?
Yeah, so you had
I don't know how many I missed, but this year I'm going to make it a point to put it.
The one thing you did get right was Garoppolo, and then you got that one right.
Oh, yeah, I said the Niners will not make the playoffs.
Yeah, before that you had the Falcons. Yeah.
Not making the playoffs? No, it was the Rams.
Oh, it was the Rams, yeah.
Yeah. Just know there's a big surprise coming up. All you motherfuckers watching. And I'm still sticking by it because I just know things.
He's not going to get this one right.
You guys are going to be like, oh.
We've talked off camera. I know what he's going to say.
He knows what I'm going to say, but I'm not going to make the announcement yet because I'm waiting for it. One real thing.
I'll leave it at that. I don't think he's going to. I hope he's not right about that one. That's going to change the whole fucking turnaround on one side.
I'm just saying, be careful. I don't want to even say too much because if I say too much, it's too easy to give away.
Yeah, that's why I was like, nah, I'm not even going to say nothing.
It's just something that's going to happen that you guys are going to be shocked. You're going to be like, oh my God.
You're fucking stupid. You're smoking ass. Yeah, they're going to be all over your fucking shit.
So, alright guys. I think we've actually gone a little longer than I anticipated. You guys have a good weekend. Be safe. Have a good one. And like the video, subscribe. We'll catch up Monday. I believe we should have a guest. He should be here Sunday. So I'm going to just throw this out there right now. So that way we're not in a rush. We may not post Monday's podcast because I'm going to have to take the footage like you seen last Friday or Monday. Like you seen Monday's podcast where I had to kind of split them and do all that stuff. It is a little bit of a process. So I'm going to film Sunday probably with the guest. Give me the day. I will try my best to get it out Monday night. But if it's not, expect it Tuesday night. Same time, 9 p.m., whatever. But just give me some time because I have to do that. So if there's nothing Monday, you're still getting your 3 videos a week. I didn't say what motherfucking day. We're trying for Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But it may switch up. So bear with us on that part.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so catch y'all later, motherfuckers.